Hi, and thank you for tuning in once again for our global truths. All five have been announced. The fifth, as we know, is economics. Let's go a little bit further into economics now that we've talked about our global truths and really delve into understanding what this truly means. So, once again, what is economics? It's defined as consumers will pay for quality content that is in limited supply and in high demand. High quality experiences will drive value in the economics of media chaos. Economics is the final challenge, arriving at a business model that delivers value to marketers and allows media management to make an honest profit. Media profits fuel investment in content, and high quality content is the glue that holds this messy media system all together. So, let's delve a little bit into Viacom's business strategy and how they apply this concept to their business strategy. So, we say that they wisely invest in content that fits our core businesses and brand portfolios, that including original programming inspired by our proprietary audience reach, and those programs that will build our content library, growing ratings across our network, and fuel expansion in international markets. That was actually taken directly from their 10K. We think a quote appropriately fits from our favorite CEO, Philippe Doman. He says, "As we mark the end of our fiscal year 2011, I am pleased to report that Viacom is stronger than ever. Keep to that success in our singular focus on content, and we are building on that foundation." Viacom is consistently investing in new programming to grow our brands together and deepening our audience relationships. So, the bigger question now, especially one pertaining to economics, is how does Viacom make money? For the media network segment, they do it in one of three ways. The first is through the sale of advertising time related to content and associated marketing services. The second is through their affiliate fees from cable television operators, direct-to-home satellite television operators, digital distributors, and mobile networks. The third and final one is through ancillary revenues, including consumer product licenses, brand licensing, home entertainment sales of our programming, TV syndication, and casual gaming. Each of these sources of revenue is directly affected by the ratings, number of households subscribing to or watching content, and the viewership demographics for the network shows. The higher the ratings of the shows, with more viewers in a coveted demographic, command more money per advertisement in every slot, as well as higher licensing and affiliate fees, and higher ratings can signal that consumers would be possibly willing to pay more for home viewing and licensed products. TV ratings are so important, but they depend on the quality of content to their viewers. So, the next segment we'll talk about is Viacom's filmed entertainment segment and how they make revenues there. They also have three streams in this, and so revenues from the filmed entertainment division come from these. The first is the theatrical release and distribution of motion pictures. The second is through home entertainment, including DVD sales and distribution of third-party content. The third and final one in this segment is through third-party license fees, licensing of motion pictures and other content to pay in basic cable television, broadcast television, syndicated television, and digital media outlets are very important in this segment. So, media networks. This is the third area. High quality content equals high TV ratings, which ultimately will equate to higher revenues. So let's talk about MTV for the moment. MTV achieved its 7th consecutive quarter of year-over-year growth and its highest rated fourth quarter since 2007. The famous show, as you know, Jersey Shore, was number one for the core 12 to 34 demographic. In the fourth quarter, the return of Mike Judge's Beavis and Butthead generated strong ratings, averaging a 2.2 rating among 12 to 34-year-olds and 2.7 million total viewers, performing very well with males, even with its premiere at-bat against Game 6 of the World Series. The next network we'll talk about is Spike TV. Spike is doubling down on original reality programming, building a cost-effective slate that targets a broader audience. The strategy is showing results with ratings up to 10% in prime, thanks to new original content including Auction Hunters and Bar Rescue. TV Land, while experiencing some rating softness, is also expanding its original programming lineup with the return of Hot in Cleveland, as we know, our favorite Betty White, and the premiere of The X's at the end of this month. The third network we're going to talk about is BET. At BET Networks, it was another record-breaking year, ratings for both total day and prime time, with key gains in the adult demo. In the fourth quarter, that momentum continued with BET's newest scripted series, Read Between the Lines, which premiered back-to-back episodes to a combined 6.2 million viewers. The BET Hip Hop Awards 2011 drew in 4.1 million viewers. And on November 29th, BET and Centric will simulcast the Soul Train Awards 2011, hosted by the very well-known Cedric the Entertainer. Media Network financial results. In Viacom's TV network units, revenues climbed 8%, and operating profit rose 10% to $958 million as advertising revenue rose 7% on a worldwide and domestic basis. All of this, of course, was during the fourth quarter results of our 2011 fiscal year. Now let's talk about another area of Viacom's section, and that's Paramount Pictures' fourth quarter 2011. Good content lead to great returns. So, case in point, let's talk about Transformers: Dark of the Moon. This was the studio's first film to gross $1 billion. It's the fourth highest worldwide grossing movie of all time and Paramount's highest grossing international release ever in existence. Transformers' performance was also a strong contributor for fourth quarter gains across home entertainment and ancillary markets. As of February 28, 2012, Mission: Impossible – The Ghost Protocol has grossed $207 million in North America and $471 million in other countries for a worldwide total of almost $680 million. It's the highest grossing film worldwide in the Mission Impossible series, and the fifth highest grossing film in 2011. Paramount is also developing ideas for Paranormal Activity 4 and Transformers 4. JJ, in addition to his Mission Impossible duties, is also focused on developing the new installment of our Star Trek franchise for potential release in 2013. Film unit revenue at Viacom rose 46% and operating profit rose 256% to $185 million, a staggering amount. Paramount's film grossed over $500 million in domestic box office, which is up 129%. So, what does this all mean? Let's kind of wrap our heads around this and talk about our final conclusion. Viacom and its two business segments recognize the importance of high-quality content. They work very well to build on this foundation. In Media Network division, the well-produced content drawn a large audience base and get very high TV ratings. The high TV ratings contribute significantly to the revenue increase. In Filmed Entertainment division, the massive increase in revenue and operating income principally reflect the strong theatrical and home entertainment performance of the high-quality products such as Transformers 3. So, in all three areas, we see how economics, the fifth global truth, can affect, positively or negatively, a big company such as Viacom. We hope you enjoyed our 5-part series of the Global Truths. This has been our final conclusion. Thank you for tuning in. Take care and look forward to more Global Truths.